we are back at it. Glad to see we have some interesting things here, but you will have to explain.
I mean, this video and then the next few is going to be sharing some of the finds that I picked up while Amanda and I got away to Whiskey Row down in Louisville.
Yeah.
So, which you've been to.
Been to? Yeah, love it. Great place.
Love it too. Now, my word to the wise, if you all want to go down there, a couple of tips. Check the distillery times when they're open before you go down there, because we didn't really do too much of that. Because we got down there a little bit later on a Saturday, and by the time I got there, pretty much everything was closed. And then Sunday, I don't think there was really anything that was open. And then Monday, a few were open, but most were not. So do check the schedule. I think generally getting down there like on a Thursday and through a Sunday is probably better, because Thursday, Friday, Saturday, most of those places on Whiskey Row.
So what did you do on a Sunday when they were with no distilleries open on Whiskey Row?
I think that was the day that we went to the Louisville Slugger Museum.
Oh, another cool place.
Yeah, awesome place. I've never been there before. I mean, we've been to Louisville so many times, and I never stopped in there before. But that's fascinating.
Yeah, my dad and I went down there one year. It's cool. It's a cool place.
But that kind of leads me to this first one. When Amanda had booked our Louisville Slugger, they had this other experience. Mm-hmm. So there's this company called Barrels and Billets, and it's right next door, like to the same building as the Louisville Slugger, and it's owned by the same company.
Okay.
And so they say Barrels and Billets because when the company that started Louisville Slugger, which is apparently the same family-run business, I can't remember the name of the company. It's actually not Louisville Slugger. The dad was making barrels, and the son kind of got into the bat business by accident. He went down to watch the local Louisville team at the time, and saw the guy, a batter cracked his bat and said, hey, I can make you some bats. And he started making bats, and they make them from what they call billet, which is just like a round core.
Okay.
What they make the bats out of. Yeah. So anyway, they had this whiskey experience at Barrels and Billets, where they have 6 different little samples of bourbon, and they've all been conditioned or aged in some way, or finished in some way. Some was American oak, European oak, cherry wood, et cetera. And you kind of become a blender.
Okay.
And so you blend something that you like, and if you are so inclined, which I was so inclined, they'll make a bottle of the thing that you blended. And I call it Jonda juice. My name's John. My wife's name's Amanda. We always merge our names sometimes as Jonda. So anyway, this
not
is what,
jaundice.
Not jaundice.
Just remember
Jonda.
Yeah.
But this is a bourbon. But the thing, I will give you some feedback, Barrels and Billets. You mentioned that you're getting your distillate from a distillery in Ohio. You're on Whiskey Row in Louisville, Kentucky. Surely you can find one of those local companies. There's a lot of them. Old Forester, Green River.
Even if you find a craft distiller down there, would jump at this.
Yeah, exactly.
No.
So anyway, this was, I think my concoction was, 2 parts American oak, 2 parts European oak, and 1 part smoked whiskey. Actually, I might actually say what I picked on here. Let's see. Maybe we'll see. But anyway, what are you? Anything picking up on the nose? I don't know why they didn't tell me this.
I get something I typically don't get.
Yeah.
Is pear. I get a little bit of pear, and I don't know if it's because the 2 different type of oak that you used in this, and then maybe the smokiness. But it has a really soft nose.
Yeah.
For something, what do you say that?
I think it's 90 proof.
Yeah, 90 proof. Extremely soft nose. But yeah, there's smoke, like a smoky pear, kind of like what you'd have in a dessert.
Yeah. Now, what's funny is as they're giving you tips and pointers on how to mix and match things, and one of the suggestions was mix a couple of things that you do like with the thing you like the least, and see what that does. And the smoky version, it was bad.
Oh, really?
It was really bad by itself, but I did add it into this mix. So,
and you almost get a little bit of. Now let's sit here a minute. a sugary confectiony type of
Yeah.
on the nose.
I dove in. There's like a powdered sugar taste to it for sure. Like,
It really is.
but I get a little bit of mint too, which is strange because I don't remember picking up any mint at all when I was trying to figure out the blend on this.
Yeah, what's interesting about this, maybe I still have it on my mind, but it's almost Christmassy from the candy-ish, minty taste you get because it changes. I mean, it changes from the front of your mouth to the back, and
yeah. But even your pear, I mean, there is that smoky element. It's there a little bit, and I think your pear's good. It's like a good ripe pear.
Yes.
That's not overly sweet, but it's kind of gritty on your tongue.
Yeah.
You know, like
it is gritty on your tongue. Yeah, which is good. I mean,
so anyway, that's my concoction. But again, kind of a cool experience. I think as a whiskey enthusiast, I mean, you can always go on the tour of the distillery, and those are always fun.
Yeah.
But I like the experiential things, and that was one to check out.
A mixer in your future.
Maybe, I don't know. Maybe.
I mean, this is really pretty solid.
Maybe. So then, in no particular order, Evan Williams has an experience on Whiskey Row. I did not do the tour, but they have basically a tasting room where you can get different flights. And when I visit Whiskey Row, what I'm trying to find, I'm not necessarily searching for anything specific, but I'm not going to generally buy a bottle at a place that I can get anywhere. I'm like, okay, what can I only get here at this particular location?
Yeah.
And a lot of those distilleries on Whiskey Row, they do have things you can only get there.
Yeah.
And so the Evan Williams had, this is what they call their Square Six. Apparently they have a little pot still at that location. This is their Kentucky Straight Rye Whiskey. And it says high rye. So it's 63 rye, 24 corn, 13 malted barley, 95 proof. And they had a Square Six high rye bourbon and a Square Six wheated. Those were okay. I just like the rye a whole bunch. And they had a few other things there too. But this is the one that I'm like, okay, I want to leave home with this one.
Now that I get almost an apple, a sliced apple that has that real fruity aroma coming from it.
Definitely. I get a lot of bread dough too.
Yeah, I mean this is pretty complex. To be honest with you.
And I don't know if it's the still that they're operating on, the small batch that they're dealing. I don't know. I mean, it's I know it says high rye whiskey, but a lot of rye whiskeys are way more than 63%.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah.
This is a little atypical for most ryes that I've smelled.
That's good. You get a lot of those rye spices, but I still get a little bit of that apple on the palate.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a solid drink.
It's like a pie crust more so than
it
a bread
is.
dough.
Yeah.
It's like an apple pie-ish, except you need more apples in your pie.
Yeah.
It's like the crust to apple ratio is off in your pie. But still good. You get all those flavors.
Yeah, I don't even know what you make a crust with. Nutmeg and that type of stuff. I mean, it could come.
Sure.
But yeah, it's a buttery crust. I mean, it's a great. That's outstanding.
Yeah, it's good. Really good. And I don't remember the price, but I don't think it was crazy. Maybe it's a little bit more than your standard Evan Williams offerings.
Yeah.
But I also think it's a little bit more complex. Nothing wrong with like 1783 and some of those things. No, they had other things like the Evan Williams 12-year this and this thing and that thing. Frankly, I just didn't like them.
Yeah.
We were talking before recording. Generally, when it comes to Evan Williams, their less expensive stuff to me stands out more than their more expensive.
Yeah. it's like the more expensive they got, they overcomplicated
Yeah.
whatever they're trying to do to it.
Yeah.
And they kind of went off the beaten path, and it
Yeah.
just didn't working. But this is outstanding.
Yeah, it's really good. So the third thing that in this particular tasting that I brought home is, so anytime you see these blue labels, this is only the second or third one I've ever had. This is Old Forester. It's a single barrel strength. And this particular one is at there's a little boutique hotel. We stayed there one night called 21C. It's got kind of a quirky art museum, but the 21C had offerings, and that's while we're at, I guess, 129 proof. So I'm going to bring some heat here, but 21C had, it's called a dozen different whiskeys that were their own store picks, if you will. And I think that's the kind of the cool thing that you find, not just in Whiskey Row, but almost throughout Louisville. These little hotels and boutiques, they have, a lot of them have their own store pick whiskey, at least one option. A lot of the bars and the restaurants will have their own barrel pick too. So you're going to get some unique whiskey when you're down there for sure. But every time I see one of these, and you don't see them that often in Indiana.
You do not.
I'm anxious to grab one.
And I really like Old Forester's one of the distilleries that I typically like most of to come out there.
Yeah.
And it has that great Old Forester, like a banana nut bread.
100%.
On the nose. I mean,
100%.
I don't know what they do, how they do that, but.
I mean, I couldn't wait. I confess, I actually cracked this one open and had a little sip last night. And I was like, as soon as I poured it, it's like fresh baked banana bread.
Yeah.
And it permeates the room that you're in very quickly. So.
Yeah.
Again, this is single barrel, so this is going to have probably slightly different flavor notes than the next single barrel that you get from Old Forester, but banana runs. It's like that hard shelled little candy that was in the shape of the fruit that it was supposedly taste like.
Yeah, especially even more on the second taste. That banana runs comes through, and they always capture the banana in it. It's just at what level do you get it? And this is a little deeper because of the barrel strength and everything. But
I mean,
it's really good.
There's good spice in there too.
Oh yeah.
Now this one, I mean, what did we say? 129 proof. I think it drinks at least 129. I mean, it's got the heat for sure.
Yeah, this is not for your novice bourbon drinker. This is somebody. Am I going to get into it? You're not with this ball. You're not.
Yeah, and I would say in my limited experience with the Old Forester single barrels, these are not entry level. No. This is for that whiskey nerd who maybe wants to try something a little bit unique. I mean,
correct. Oh yeah. I agree.
I mean, you can tell it's Old Forester.
You can,
and it's unique.
Yeah. Even if you've had the entry level 83 proof, 100 proof, they still have that banana.
They do.
They're on the nose, but this takes it to a different level.
Yeah.
And so, from a rye standpoint, though,
tell me about it.
This you got somebody that doesn't really like rye could probably drink this.
Oh, for sure.
Because this doesn't kill you from a rye standpoint.
No.
It's pretty solid, and this is an experience that I might have to do this.
And I don't think it was crazy expensive. Yeah. I mean, I think to fill my own bottle, I think it was like $55.
Yeah.
But again, it's more
about more on worse bottles. I'm gonna be honest with you.
And you didn't have the experience.
Exactly.
I mean, at least this. I mean, I could say, well, every decision that went into that bottle was my decision. Yeah. So, but it was a good experience.
That was a good. That's a neat experience, and then the fact that you can do the tour at the Louisville Slugger as well.
Yeah,
that's a great deal.
Yeah, and plus, all of this was got on Whiskey Row, and this time of year, wintertime, it's quieter.
Yeah, if you haven't been there, it is worth the drive, especially where John and I live.
Yeah,
an hour and a half you're there. You're standing there.
Yeah, and you and I both, not together, but in the past have stayed at the Grady.
The Grady. That's an awesome place.
Great little boutique hotel. Amanda and I stayed the first couple of nights at Hotel Distill, and they have a restaurant in this hotel called Repeal. It's hands down the best meal
really?
I've had. I don't know. I couldn't even tell you. Long time.
Okay.
Amazing food.
Yeah.
Amazing food. And every night at that hotel at 7:33, they do an old-fashioned toast to celebrate the repeal of Prohibition from
That's pretty cool.
1933.
So good steakhouse?
Oh, it was phenomenal.
Okay.
Phenomenal.
Good.
Really, really, really good. I don't think I've had a better we got filet, salmon, and we split those, asparagus with potatoes, and mac and cheese with lobster. And the service was amazing, too. So
sounds outstanding.
definitely a place to check out.
Yeah, and I've not had a bad meal down there on Whiskey Row.
No, there's all kinds of good food.
Yeah.
All kinds of good food.
I mean, so a heck of a great experience. Great offering she brought back.
Yeah.
This sounds like a great experience.
Yeah, it was fun.
And this is being that you can only buy it there.
Yeah.
That's worth it. And
yeah.
You can't get an old Ford or
I know.
barrel. So,
I know.
Great offering.
Anyway, thank you all for tuning in. As always, be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and check us out everywhere we are.
Yeah, you guys, we're on Facebook, we're on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and even Spotify. You know, you can put it on your way to work.
That's right.
And listen. And so please continue to share and like and subscribe. And we do appreciate all your support and hope you guys' 2026 is off to a great start.
Until next time.
Have a wonderful day.